All right, here we are, episode 3, Drinking with Friends, the podcast. I'm here with David.
Hello.
Christian.
Delgado.
And Christian.
Bethard.
And myself, Dominic. We're here for another installment. We're ready to talk. We got a bunch of things to talk about, boys. Well, let's cheers to
get
that.
a little cheers.
What are we sipping on today? What do you got, David?
I have a Michelob Ultra.
All right, what about you?
Dominic and I are sipping on something special he brought, the Lagunitas. What's it called? The Super Cluster Ale?
Yep, Super
Never had
Cluster Ale. A citrus, excuse me, a citra hopped mega ale.
It's pretty good. It's different.
Of intergalactic
Mega
proportions.
ale.
There we
It has
go.
a lot of flavor in it.
It's pretty good. And what do you got?
Like
Bethard?
always, Corona Extra.
Corona Extra, like always, for sure.
Shout out to my Corona boys out there.
All right, so here's one thing I want to bring up. I'm not sure if we talked about this last week or not, but I'm going to talk about it. I don't understand why, for 1 week or however long it is, we have to pretend to give a fuck about soccer. Women's soccer.
Okay.
I gotta be honest.
Here we go. We're starting off with a 4th
This
of
whole
July
world,
topic again.
this whole World Cup thing. It
Because
just
you don't like soccer? Do you watch the hockey?
who likes soccer? No, well, no. There's the Hockey Cup,
Whatever it is.
the Stanley Cup.
No, the World one? Is the World one different than the Stanley
I think
Cup?
there's a select few people in the United States
Like
that
the
actually care
US
about
Olympics?
soccer enough to follow it.
Yeah, there's maybe 10 people that watched the World Cup and actually knew what was going on the entire
Some
game.
of us
Out of
work
the
at
four of us,
restaurants.
who watched the World Cup?
Well, I was working.
Would you have watched it if you were off? No, that's what
It was
I
middle
thought.
of the day.
I watched
mean,
a total of like 8 minutes altogether.
I watched negative
also-
minutes of it. I was
Same. Negative.
infuriated only
You were pissed
because
off, so
I think what annoyed me
decrease the
though,
amount.
but I think what annoyed me was like all the people that are like, "Oh, USA," are people who never give a
That's
fuck
the point,
about
though.
sports.
That's
and
literally
stuff.
the point.
What do you mean that's the point?
You can't just be about your country 24/7. We got lives to live, man. It's supposed to be.
I'm
when
not talking
you
about
see
being
something
about your
come up,
country. I'm talking about
you
caring
are.
about soccer for a week out of the year.
I just want to make a point.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's only
trying to
a
be
week.
politically
You come
correct
together.
here.
It's
This isn't a
just
women's
dumb.
thing. None of us will care if it was men's
If
soccer.
it was men's
either.
soccer.
Yeah.
Oh, if it was men's soccer, I'd give a fuck less. Like,
I
I mean, I just
like
I like
USA
sports,
basketball.
but like,
The USA hockey gets intense, though. I watch that.
yeah,
I watch
okay,
that.
but
well, that's a
soccer's
different-
not hockey.
bunch
Yeah.
of foot fairies. That's what it is.
I don't know.
Okay,
I
you guys
just,
are pissed a lot.
I
They're
know.
so
I
professional
just,
athletes
it
in
all.
the day.
I mean,
Foot fairies.
professional foot fairies.
Professional foot
You can say that.
They make more money
Professional.
than you guys have made in the last 3
Absolutely.
years
That's
together.
another thing that's mind blowing. They're the high. I think they're the highest paid sport in the
Who,
game.
hockey?
No, soccer.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure soccer
Well,
is. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it's a
I thought it
world
was.
thing too.
For some of
Yeah,
the world
so-
things, yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
for like the world,
But,
not just the men's. I don't
yeah,
think
no,
the men's is up there
It
like
just
that.
bothered me that I knew like there were people I'd be on Instagram and watch somebody's story about like USA, soccer team, not USA, not patriotism, favoring a soccer team, right? And I'm like looking, and I'm like,
But 3 weeks ago, they weren't posting anything.
you don't watch soccer. You've never watched soccer a day in your life, and here you are, USA soccer.
I mean, that's me.
That's you.
I'm like USA. Anything that involves
And I'm not.
USA.
Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about the patriotism part. I'm talking about giving a fuck, pretending to care about women's soccer or men's soccer once a year. It just, I don't know. That's just me. I just didn't really see the point in it.
But okay, if they would have been in the championship or whatever and lost 3 games in, no one would have cared about them.
I guess, but
True.
It was only because they were in the championship game.
dude, I
Yeah.
still don't care. I didn't even know that the World Cup was on.
You're not everybody though.
If no
That's
one said
true.
anything,
I'm not
I
everybody.
would not
You're the
know.
opposite of people that want it. Like
Yeah,
you're right. I
that's
think
true.
it's ass backwards if people do that just for simple things like that. But it's their way of
Who,
reminding
you know
themselves.
what? Here it is. Who am I to judge anybody else doing what they want to do? So, you know what? I'll go fuck off. How about that?
Yeah.
That's just my
Go
opinion.
fuck
You know what you
yourself,
are?
alright?
You know what?
It's like, yeah.
A complainer.
A bum.
A bum. Well,
You're
you
a
know,
bum if you do that.
Opinions are like assholes, right?
Everyone's got them.
And they all stink.
Stink. You guys are silly.
So, what else, boys? What's going on? It's what's the date today? What are we recording?
14th,
16th?
Sunday,
14th?
July
Today's the 14th.
14th. Yes,
I'm losing track of time.
10 o'clock at night. Ugh.
Called
Pretty
getting old.
early, actually, for us.
You know that tobacco law is getting ready to change
2
tomorrow.
days.
No, tomorrow.
what?
It's the 15th. Yeah,
I
you're
I
gonna.
think they said
21.
16.
Nope.
Oh, she might have said tomorrow. I asked her today when I was in the thing.
Yeah,
For
it's
some reason I didn't
to be 21 to buy any
any tobacco
product.
products.
Wow.
Yeah. The state of Delaware.
God,
21
all you
for all-
Juul smokers are about to be fiends.
Yeah, because you know they're all under 18.
They're all
They're
15-year-olds.
excuse
Under
me,
21.
Excuse me, under 21.
You realize half the college is about to like start going crazy.
I know.
They'll be able to
That's-
get them. It's
that's-
gonna turn to like
Oh,
trapping out the side.
But yo, can you go in and buy me some Jewel pods?
if there's a will,
Tack
there's
on
a
a dollar
way.
to
You
the
know what I'm
pavement.
saying?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, you
I've
give
seen
me
them
$5
card some girl that like was over 21. They sent a picture. He still wasn't having it, and then she tried to go outside and get somebody to go in and get him, and he was just like, "I still seen you. Like, go out there and ask that
So-
guy to come in here for you." Because she was a pretty girl, but it's just funny like
Was
they're
she
gonna be
21?
on it. She was, but she didn't want to walk back to her apartment. It was like a couple blocks down. She would have
So-
to walk back, get her ID, and then come back.
From what I'm hearing, they're gonna treat this like alcohol.
Yeah, that's what I
They
heard.
see you coming
That
in.
stringent, like
Yeah,
Wait, really?
yeah.
Joe pods are bad, dude. Well, they're trying to freaking end
All of it's bad.
tobacco use or nicotine use and stuff
Well,
like that.
not
Okay,
yeah,
but
well,
in the grand scheme of things, tobacco companies are huge,
Yeah.
and they're the ones that are trying to get the jewels out of the market.
yeah, that's the weird one.
Think about
huh?
that.
Like the weird one.
We
like,
talked about this already, right?
the tobacco. Did we talk
We
about?
talked
it?
about like Florida might be the first state to ever end tobacco use, but it's just
Oh,
going
yeah,
over
yeah.
to
Florida doesn't
Jules.
count though, because they have a bunch of wacky ass people
yeah,
down
dude.
there.
I'm glad somebody agrees with me.
Everyone who comes
Florida-
from Florida is nuts.
Florida is
They're
the
in a white tee with cut off jeans.
Florida is the wackest state.
It's in your pocket.
Ever.
The tin
It's in your
can.
pocket.
Oh yeah, that's right. Florida is the wackest state out there. And by
Wackiest.
whack, yeah, I mean wackiest. Dude, first of all, this exotic animal population that's ran out of control there blows my mind,
my
bro.
mind.
I was listening to
Where are
something
these animals
today.
coming from?
I was listening to something today.
Florida,
they
that's
have
where.
pretty much have hitmen for iguanas right now.
I want to go down there.
Oh,
Bruh.
yeah,
So-
no, that was like at my when I stayed at my aunt and uncle's place down there. They live in Florida, and it was funny because he told me he's got a BB gun for shooting iguanas, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, like what? I can shoot these things. So I ended up like just honestly killing a bunch of lizards, and I thought they were iguanas. Definitely not the same.
You know, Dave was
compared
at
to size.
the second floor window.
No, dude,
with
anything
a
that
s-
crawled, I was like, and I could shoot it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll shoot this.
With
thing.
a-
So
with a
Just
scope.
they
a
had,
bunch of dead lizards.
There was a funny thing I seen of them trying to like make a Netflix original series of all the crazy shit that happens in Florida because there's like so much out there.
Go down as the best documentary in history.
Ever.
I guarantee.
It would go on longer than The Office. It would just be like insane
like-
shit every episode.
It'd be like very live too.
Yeah, but like
'Cause
you
there's
know,
always
like,
something coming from
but you know
Florida.
the shows that are funny, like The Office or like Reno 911. That's Florida, but for real. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that stupid shit that's funny. It's just a wacky place, man.
Live iguana hunter.
Nice beaches though. I will give them that. Nice
Yeah.
beaches.
You think they changed their socks?
Change their socks. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we were talking about this before we started recording.
Oh,
Changing your
Is this something
I think
serious for you
I
guys?
have been thinking about this.
No, this is something
all day.
serious for me.
This
Change-
in your concert.
changing
Changing socks
What'd
in the
you say?
No,
second
yeah,
day.
this is something serious for me.
like changing socks like every day, right? New
Yes.
socks every day.
So
Oh, oh.
unless, yeah.
Yeah, I'm with
so, I will not reuse a pair of socks from the previous day, especially. Well, if I
Goes out
sweat
and buys a
in
new
a pair,
pair.
like I'll get rid of them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of strange.
That's kind of strange.
But it depends though, because I'm the same way. Depends on what I was doing the day before. If I was working and they're all sweaty, yeah. But what if you're just sitting around the house doing nothing?
So what kind of
'cause
brand
you
of socks do you
I
guys
don't know.
wear?
It just feels dirty.
I wear Nike socks.
So it depends on what brand. Like, you guys need a good breathable sock, man. You get a nice breathable sock.
I just get
It's less
sweaty
sweaty.
feet.
It's like other than wearing like Under Armour or like something like Under Armour Dry Fit or something like that. It's not.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but like
Depends
what
how
you,
sweaty
what
you
you
get.
were saying, like if I shower, and then I hang out with one of you guys like for a couple hours at night.
I'd
we
never
hang
hang out with you.
Ever.
Well, yeah. Besides,
Strictly
once a
business.
week, but strictly business. But if we hang out for a couple hours and then the next day, I'm not gonna put on a new pair of socks.
Yeah.
Like
No.
if you know what I'm saying? Like
If I don't get, because I have to shower every other day because I have super thick Mexicano hair.
Yeah,
So
but
like,
you can
Wait, wait,
still
wait, wait,
shower
wait,
and
wait,
not
wait.
wash your hair.
no, I know. So
you only shower once every other day. You
yeah,
don't shower every day.
Yeah, because I got really bad dry scalp. Like, my hair's so thick that my
Oh, so
scalp's
you,
really
it
dry.
fucks with you when you
So
shower.
I could shower every day. Like sometimes I'll shower every day and then not wash my hair, but then get super greasy. It's a whole thing. It's another thing.
Really, I didn't know.
But I'm just saying, like,
Smell 'em.
Is that what that
Yeah,
smell
'cause
is?
it smells
Nah,
bullshit.
but no, but like if I'm not wearing socks and if I wear socks and I'm not doing shit, like I'm not
I
gonna
have a problem.
change them.
Well, that probably makes
My
sense
extremities
because
are super cold.
I never wear socks usually around my house. Even if I'm going outside, like
Yeah.
grabbing mail or something,
Yeah,
I don't
So,
wear socks.
so socks.
I
are
have
like,
my slippers.
socks for Paulson are
Did
like
you just
gold.
take that off just to show?
Yeah, I have my
Socks
legs
for
kinda
Paulson
cocked
are
up
like a
too,
rare a comedy. Like
Yeah. Well, because homeboy's here with the UGG shoes again, not
They're
wearing
not shoes,
any
they're slippers.
any socks.
Well, I
Nah.
think it also depends on if it's ankle or
What, like knee?
above ankle socks
yeah.
or knee high or whatever. Because if you have knee high and you go out and work like in boots, they're gonna get way sweatier than if you're just wearing sneakers. And
Well, yeah, you got
ankle
more
highs.
of an area to sweat on.
yeah, I'll change if
Change what? Go ahead.
I'll change my socks if like. Yeah, I mean, like I'm about to start this new job. We talked about, like, I know I'm gonna have to wear boots. I'm definitely gonna be socks are off the second I
You
take
can't
my
go the
boots
first
off.
day in, smelly feet too. They'll be like,
Yeah.
this guy reeks.
Yeah.
I don't stink. I'm a
or
little dude.
2 days out of a
I
shower.
didn't say you stunk. I'm just saying you shouldn't stink on your first day.
Okay.
You gotta change your socks.
No, that's fair. But like jean, but isn't
But I
that
shouldn't
weird? though?
shower 3
Like
times
what
a day
about
and change my socks 5.
what
I
about
don't shower 3 times a day.
what about jean? If you
Terrible
shower
references.
3 times a day,
I
you
know
got,
a
Your
guy.
skin's terrible.
You got way too
You have
much-
dry
I know a
skin.
guy.
You got way too much time on
One of
your
our
hands.
friends' father is a bigger dude, and he showers.
Don't put that man on blast.
I didn't say so. One of our friends. I don't know who it is. One of our friends is dad. He's a bigger guy, and he wakes up like 6, 7 showers, works till about 12, 1, eats his lunch,
I'm
and
trying to
maybe
think who
showers.
this is.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Showers
think,
again.
too.
'Cause
He's not of our ethnicity. That'll narrow it down for you.
I don't know, but if you shower 3 times a day, you got way too much time on your hands. Get a job. And
you're
if you
working-
got
does have a job, that's the
get
point.
a second job.
Yeah.
You shouldn't
He
be
actually has lots of jobs.
Or
You
you're
sh-
working out way too much.
Yeah, you shouldn't be
If I
showering
named
3
this person, you would know who I'm talking about.
Nah, but
Well, yeah, because they don't have the name of the name
You
of
guys
the
are
face.
idiots. I narrowed it down for you like
Isn't-
one person.
Wait. But isn't it weird though? Like the clothes thing, like jeans. Like you'll wear jeans like 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it depends honestly because it depends on like what I'm gonna do. in
This
the
is
jeans.
groundbreaking stuff, by the way. We're trying to figure out here.
Yeah,
so.
it just depends. Like if I'm going out, like if I wear them, say I wear them Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta wash them again because I want my jeans looking good on a Friday night.
Yeah, no, I feel
Is that a song?
Do
I feel
you-
like that's a song, a country
I
song.
feel like
Do
we
you-
just made a hit country
Yeah,
song. It's
we
not.
just did. Yeah.
We just made
Do
tune it
you-
up from real
I
quick.
got a question, Dave. Because
Yeah.
out of all of us, you would be the guy to do this. Do you iron your
My jeans?
clothes on the regular?
Like regular clothes
Dude, no.
for a Friday
Okay.
night party.
So
did it
no,
enough,
it just
I feel like, in
depends
the
what it is.
military.
Like if this shirt was like really wrinkly, yeah, I'd do it. I wouldn't iron it, like I wouldn't press it like firm.
Yeah.
I'm not a weirdo, and I'm not the guy to iron my jeans like on an ironing
gonna be
board.
going
Like,
to,
oh
like-
yeah, let me press my jeans on this nice Saturday night. You know?
Oh, that's funny. I
kinda
just feel
weird.
like you.
But you would totally be the guy to do that.
You would be the stereotype to do it.
Not I. Not
Look at
I.
all
would
this.
be.
All the things going on in the world right now. We're talking about pressing jeans and wearing socks too much.
Hey man, it's the world.
There's
The world wonders, I guess. Right?
there's lots going on right now. There's
Area 51.
Area 51. There's a a big movement right now.
With all the Naruto fans
Yep.
going out there. And
Everybody's
to-
getting ready to raid Area 51 and overthrow the government.
if anything,
and,
I think memes will overthrow the government.
yeah, that has the memes that have coming out of this Storm Area 51 thing have been fantastic.
I want to look some up right now.
But so I was like super about this whole movement, right? Regardless of if it was legitimate or not, I was like,
Dude,
back-
this is an idea. It's one of the things you talked about last week where it's like something that passed your mind and then became a real thing. Dude,
Yeah.
I've thought about this since I was a little kid. Like, why haven't people just ran up in there? Like, I don't know, man.
because
You're gonna get mowed down by heavily armed anything.
I don't think so, dude. Because it's not
MPs.
technically a military base. They came out and said, right, that it's not a military
it
base.
is a military
Okay,
base.
so they have contractors.
Okay, no one's gonna be honest with you
Hold on.
about it though,
Hold-
too.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on,
no,
I
but they
was
came out and said
watching-
it's not a military base. I'm
I
pretty
was
sure.
watching something today, and it's a military base. It's Area 51,
Well,
but it's
by what's there, it means it's a military base.
but it's guarded by private what's that called?
Contractors.
Yeah, private
So
contractors.
they could get
It's
out
all
of it like
ex-military.
mercenaries.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I also learned today that, and I might be late on this. I'm not a big, gun guy. Meaning, I don't, I'm not super into them. Not that I give a shit or not if you have them, but I'm just not into them myself. I didn't realize that if somebody shot a 50 cal at you and it doesn't hit you, but it gets close, it can still fucking kill you.
Yeah, no,
oh,
you,
dude, no. The government's
dude,
put out things
no.
saying that.
I didn't know
no,
that.
for sure. If it comes near you, like it will fuck you up.
Yeah, because it creates the bullet creates a vacuum
Yes,
because it's so powerful.
it's a big ass round.
Yeah, I
You,
didn't,
you know how far that goes?
I know it goes
What,
through like
50?
Miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Let me think.
Paulson has shot
52.
lots of
No,
weapons.
no. 5,200 meters.
Okay.
Okay, well, what is
Well,
that in
whatever
American
that
terms?
means.
I don't know, meters.
Hold on, I'm gonna look
Boss
it
was
up.
a military in
I
the
think it's
UK.
52.
But anyways,
Fucking what is?
but imagine, dude, like imagine.
I don't know.
if-
I'm trying to think. Off the
So
top of my head. I don't know.
I'm gonna look at this Area 51 group because I'm a part of it.
What? Trying to storm it?
Yeah. Look,
I've agreed.
You mean
Oh,
like
wow.
higher than meter? What's
No,
the next?
5,200.
5,200
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
That
52
changes the
meters
game.
is like nothing.
yeah. So
Yeah.
on
Point-
this
like
point
a
zero
BB
two
gun?
one- Yeah.
It says 3.2.
3.2 miles.
FYI,
I'm sure it wasn't 52,000.
Storm Area 51. They can't stop all of us. So the
But-
actual
The
event.
government came out and said they have a counter reaction for 600,000 people.
Well, no shit. They have all kinds of stuff. But right now, real quick, 1.8 million people are going or interested in going. So I think that's crazy, first of all. But go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, what do you got?
So, what's the 50 cal machine guns? That's
yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
They have them things mounted up on top of the mountains. Let's say they probably don't. They probably have a bunch of sniper teams up there, realistically, that you can't see.
Yeah, maybe both. Who knows if they're serious about
How
it?
fast can they take down? How many?
It's gonna be like the
That said, one-
Thanos attack. where they
let's
just charge.
say 50,000, 100. Let's say 100,000 people.
Okay,
like
100,000.
an actual 100,000 people.
They'd be
show up, I
down
think.
instantly. They'd be done.
You're getting mowed down. Like, I
Yeah,
would not
no,
try.
regardless. But
Okay,
that's
but
the
you're in
thing.
the mountain. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be looking down like.
Yeah, but you have 1 million people in a surface area. You're going to just knock them
You
down.
know that there's
Yeah,
gonna
but
wait.
they're not gonna sell. Do you think they're gonna set them up at the fence? Like if they set them up at the fence, then people are gonna know I'm not doing this. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but hold on
or
a
they
second.
could throw things. People are gonna be at the front. They're not gonna shoot them until they get
But
to the
if
gate.
100,000 people now,
You're not getting
first of all,
Track stars.
real quick, hold
That's what
on,
we need to recruit.
hold on a second.
Can't outrun a bullet.
Hold on a second. If there's 100,000 people,
Can outrun people.
Right?
Now.
one person, the more people that show up, one person is bound to get through, and you know some
think somebody gets through.
asshole is gonna get through and find some fucking weapon from like Halo, if you've ever played Halo,
Start pulling trigger.
and just start
Hell yeah.
firing off.
So if somebody's going
Needle
there,
guns. Yeah, like.
Lasers coming from fucking everywhere,
so
right?
if people are already serious about going there, what makes you think some people like they're okay? Well, now the government's saying they're gonna fire back. Okay, well, why aren't people gonna bring their own weapons then?
That's dumb. That's even more.
if you're
stupid
going
to
there,
do.
you're going there to
Bring a
die.
bow
Why
and
wouldn't you bring your
arrow.
own gun? What do you mean?
But I don't
It's
think.
going there to
it's
get mowed
illegal
down.
in the first place. Why would you make it more illegal and bring your own weapon?
Because they're gonna kill you either way. They're gonna shoot
That's
you.
that's fair, I guess.
Let me just say,
To turn
I
into an
forgot-
all-out war now.
I think it was
We
Don
find
talking about the
aliens.
14-mile radius or whatever around.
It's far to get there.
Eric,
Into there. Right?
What do they have in the ground around that 14-mile radius?
Oh, I thought about this earlier
Mines.
today too. Imagine if everybody storms Area 51, right? All 1.8 million people that have RSVP'd to this event, right? Go.
RSVP. This is what he's basing it off of.
This
right?
is a party.
Hold
We'll
on a
get
second.
together.
Now I RSVP'd as a going, but I'm absolutely not gonna go.
My mom
partially,
said she'll drive us, but you gotta get us picked up.
partially because the plane ticket's too expensive. But
He's been holding that one in all
but
day.
but imagine if the government's like, all right, let them, right? And everybody, whoever's there, the group of people, they get in, right? There's nobody in sight, right? And they're like,
Nobody's there.
holy shit, this was so
They
easy.
just moved everything.
Everybody gets inside Area 51, the buildings, right?
Holocaust.
All of a sudden, everything shuts and locks.
You're all going to jail now. You're going to
and
jail now.
they just keep them there.
Oh my god.
And they're like, wow,
That's
that was
great.
way too easy. And the doors all slammed shut. Everything
And then
locks.
like they fuck with them, like they have aliens flying from the roof that are like fake, and they're just tripping them out. Like, all right, everybody go home.
That would
okay?
be nuts. Now here's the
Why
other
don't they
thing
just
about
tear
that.
gas everybody and just fucking push them off? It turns
Listen,
into a mass
Tear gas,
killing.
You can just still run with tear gas.
I gotta be honest
There's
with
a
you.
way.
I gotta be honest with you.
He's literally been. Haven't you been?
I've been
tear
gassed.
gassed?
Yeah, you have them just saying like,
You can run through.
Mass-
It sucks. You'll be like.
yeah, but 150,000 regular people that are RSVPing on
Listen,
on Facebook.
all I'm saying is if you RSVP to this,
a lot of them are probably little kids.
and you're actually gonna go, you better not be a punk bitch. You better go.
You better bring your
and
own.
you better.
Then you might as well bring
run.
your own gun. Then why wouldn't you have your own weapon? You talk about
Nah,
being a punk bitch. Like,
But it's crazy, man. Like, what was I gonna say? Oh, with Area 51, like, It's gonna be like, I haven't been this excited for a day. It's September 20th is the day. I haven't been this excited for a day since
What, Christmas?
since the Women's World
Halloween.
No, Halloween.
Oh,
Obviously.
Halloween.
That was made up.
Wait, since what?
The Women's World Cup, because I was obviously excited for that.
Dom was waiting for the World Cup. Like, he was betting on the women's going to the World Cup just for this moment to make fun of him.
Yeah,
like,
right. Nah, but I can't wait for September 20th because I'm not gonna show up to
Is that a Saturday?
Area 51, but
knows,
I'm gonna
probably.
be
I don't know.
locked into the news that day for the 100 people at minimum.
They're
that,
not going to show that
that
on news. It's
do
going to be like,
show
Oh, that's a
up.
Friday. That's a good Friday, like, kind of thing to watch, I guess.
Yeah, maybe we'll go. We
Live?
ought
Friday?
to go live.
Our first live episode is
No
going to be on
way.
this day.
Yeah.
While
That'd be
they do
amazing. We
this.
go there, we're like, oh yeah, so we're here. Oh, hey, that guy's dressed up like Naruto over there. That's crazy.
I would go there and for sure just watch it happen.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
for sure.
Like, for sure. I would
Yeah.
surely not
Get a
run
little
in
beach chair and just go.
and drink our beer.
So,
Like a Hunger Games situation out there.
in the Civil War, politicians used to sit up on top of the hills and watch.
yeah,
it
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, yeah.
This is
I've
literally
heard
what
that.
this. We're gonna sit up on a mountain with some binoculars, crack a beer, eat a hot
We're
dog.
gonna start shooting
Watch
at us,
it.
and we're gonna be running behind the dunes like, dude,
Yeah.
we're not even a part of this.
You want to be American and support America? You
Storm
show up
Fairy,
on that
come on.
mountain and you watch real Americans overthrow the Area 51
these mercenaries.
to find
America-
aliens to have sex.
It's gonna be American version of the Gladiator. We're gonna surround Area 51 for miles and watch this all go down.
I'm gonna be leaving in a Banshee from Halo. That's what's gonna happen.
I hope you guys know that after this episode, we're gonna be on a fucking watch list. Just
We're getting
FYI,
flagged.
we're gonna get flagged quick.
Spotify's gonna go down. YouTube's gonna be gone.
No, I just think it's crazy, man. But like, imagine if like people could band together on like real shit that's important. Not that
What? Area 51 is not important.
Finding
No,
out
you're
about
right,
other
you're right.
life in the
You're
universe
right. No,
and
no,
knowing
no.
that
You're
you're not
100%
alone
right. That is
makes people more
probably
conscientious.
that's probably the most important thing. But I'm saying like, if people could get band together this quickly and easily about aliens, like we should be able to do it for like day to day too. That's all I'm saying.
We'll hold that off to the end.
No, I'm
Like,
just
you
saying.
know what I
We
mean?
need
Let's
it.
not get
Okay,
deep in that.
honestly, a big thing we need is a Dave and Buster's near us.
A
Okay,
Dave and Buster's.
Not in
Yeah.
Philadelphia. We
Come
need
on,
one like
man.
close.
Dude, but it's the way when I
Yeah.
was in Pittsburgh, it wasn't like in
Stand
like
for what you
even
believe
near
in.
the center of Pittsburgh. It was outskirts, just like that. It was like 40 miles outside of the city. Like, well, I guess we're not a big city, but
Yeah,
there's
but
one in
isn't Dave
Philadelphia.
and Buster's pretty much like?
There are a lot of riverfronts too.
Yeah, but like, what? It's just like a casino
You've
for
never been?
kids. I've been like twice.
You know main event. You ever in the main event? You never.
I was just over by
Yeah,
there
no.
today.
It's like that. Besides,
Main
it's a.
I know what
it's
it
just
is.
a
I know
more
what it
solid
is.
restaurant.
Yeah, I know what it is. I don't know. I don't get it.
Dude,
But like,
it's not-
what would they have like bowling and stuff there, right?
Not a day, a main event.
At main
so
event,
minus
yeah.
the bowling is just be like
Ooh,
Yeah.
they don't sponsor us, so we don't talk about them.
facts.
What
Unless
are
you're
you
gonna pay us to
talking
Main
drink.
event.
Main event. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna call it other event.
Yeah.
Other event.
That's my
Yeah.
2 fucking cents.
Yeah.
Reach
Yeah.
out to us.
Yeah. Reach out to us.
We'll talk.
No. Yeah. I just think September 20th is either going to be the greatest overthrow of all time in U.S. history,
Or it's gonna be Civil War 2.0.
it's going to be the biggest mass grave
I think it's
in the
gonna,
country.
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna turn into a civil war. I just think it's gonna. Maybe. Hold on.
It-
That's a
or-
good point.
or
It
it-
might just piss a lot of Americans off that they killed him, and then they might show up the second time with guns.
Yo,
Like,
what-
let's get the business.
You know what's crazy though, real quick.
Paulson's over here like, dude, they don't know what the military
Yeah,
has.
of
Like,
course,
they're just gonna blow us up.
Now,
like,
if now say this too, like if there
rednecks coming
are
in with their own ships,
if there are UFOs there, right?
It's a desert. There's no ships.
not ships. I mean like plane.
Spaceships.
Oh, like
spaceships,
hovercrafts.
like planes.
Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
imagine
Rednecks
though,
already have it.
If-
Rednecks over here in honky tonk town.
if
like,
they do have like UFOs and shit there, it's gonna take 0.5 millisecond for them to lift that UFO up and just throw a laser beam at this group of a million people and
dude,
disintegrate
you seen Bob
everybody.
Lazar? Come on, man. It's like it's not.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's no
no,
longer
that-
like they
that-
gotta be conscientious of using
another
this
one
craft because like
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying. You know,
gonna
I'm just talking
mechanical
shit.
issues and
But either way though, you know what's crazy? That this day, September 20th, 2019,
will go down in history.
will literally.
I didn't know that was the day.
It's quite possible.
I don't think anything's gonna happen. There might be 10 people that show up.
It's quite yeah, for
I
sure.
could be completely wrong.
But it's quite the more people that show up, I'm not recommending this to anybody who is listening.
I am.
But
I'm not recommending death on anybody because
But-
you guys have convinced
No,
me
go
that's probably
for it.
what will happen.
but
You can
if
dream
it
do
if it does go and it does happen, this will end up in high school history books in 20 years. The day that Americans
You're right. It's
That's
right.
crazy.
storm Area
I didn't
51.
even think about that.
Chapter 7.
The
Area
great,
51 storming.
yeah, the
This
greatest.
is why social media has an
Fantastic.
effect
So we
Yeah.
on
could pull up
society.
and write it ourselves. We could write the history on our podcast, and then we'll just.
We are going to be the
write the
first
history
new
book.
anchors on Area 51.
All right, here we go. I
We're gonna
guess.
show up 3 days earlier in
I
tents.
guess it's settled. We're going to Nevada, and we're gonna go
Whose
to
car
Area
can we take?
51.
Dom, you have a newer car?
Yeah, we
We'll
can
make
take
it.
mine. We'll drive to. We gotta leave
I actually
now
think I'm
though.
joking.
It takes like a week.
It's
to get
September
there.
20th.
Yeah, so, yeah, what are you
It only
talking
takes,
about?
like,
That's
Like
two
a month and a
days.
half.
I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah,
Jesus
sure, man.
Christ, yeah.
I thought your hat was a little too tight there.
Nah. I'm excited though, man, and I have not been that excited for an event in a long time. So
One last thing about this before we move on.
yeah,
What if, here comes conspiracy, what if government made
yeah.
this Facebook post
yeah.
or Facebook page
Thought about
because they want people to come out,
To
population
control
control.
population.
Population
I
control.
wouldn't put it
Why do they
over,
want to kill
yeah.
100? What are they, just people that show up? I'm not saying they're ignorant. I'm just saying people that are showing up thinking there's going to be a better, like any good result out of this. I've got to be ignorant Americans. 100%. There's nothing that could possibly come good out of that.
They just want the people with the straw IQs
Yeah.
to leave,
Yeah.
and this is their way of doing it.
They're not looking for the needle in the haystack. They're looking for the haystacks, boys.
Listen, we're not telling you to go to Area 51, but
you're
if you're going and you want to cross that line, Facebook Live, please.
You guys
Share
remember
it.
what was it? We were
How
talking
about
about,
this? How about-
evolution, and what were we
Yeah,
talking about last
natural-
week?
natural
You
selection.
guys are talking about natural selection.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Here, how about this? You don't got a job. You know,
Yeah,
you're not
limited.
paying child. You're not paying child support. You know, you're not doing it. You know, I'm saying.
What about car insurance?
If that's you, maybe all you do have, you know,
to find a
in
nice alien
2019 is to go storm Area 51. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing else you're doing. Go storm Area 51. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if that's what your thing is, that's your thing. If you're not doing other shit, but you know,
Mm.
I don't want to harp on this Area 51 thing. I'm
Yeah.
just excited. Can't wait for September 20th, and we'll have the exclusive. I can promise you that.
We will be live when that goes down.
So
24-hour podcast.
me and Dom had an interesting conversation last night about how subconscious he is about pooping in public. Not for any other reason besides the fact of people seeing his shoe color in his shoes, so that when he walks out of the bathroom, that's how they're gonna signify him. Not the person that was blowing his brains out in the bathroom, making all these noises
Wait.
with his feet that probably can't reach.
So-
Which I don't even know how they could see his
You
feet.
said something
anyways.
about poop, and I was hoping we weren't
No,
going to go
so
to another
okay.
poop.
No,
Here
I'm
we
just-
go for another bathroom story.
And another
This is
invention
you know,
after.
So you're worried about your shoes?
Hold on a second. I'm introducing
Let Dom
the
explain.
first segment to this show. We will have bathroom stories
Bathroom
on
talk.
every bathroom talk on every episode. Here we go. Here's my.
I don't know if
bathroom
we can
talk.
guarantee that for the viewers.
No, I
but-
have a problem with like going. You know, I think everybody has a problem pooping in public.
No.
I
Yeah,
really
one way or the
really don't. I really don't.
Really,
Not even
man.
until it's nasty, so
hold-
this gets into my
No,
part.
hold on a second, because when I was younger, I wouldn't poop in public. I try not to forever, right? Then
A
I
lot of
got
people
older, and now I don't give a fuck as much. But like, if I go to the bar,
Oh, I don't want to poop at the bar.
that's what I'm saying.
Pee.
nasty.
No, everyone there who's drunk is pissing
Pissing
on the
on-
toilet.
So
And
this gets into
throwing
my
up.
part.
Yeah, and I don't want to squat on
Okay,
the
so
toilet.
I was
It's
at
annoying.
the the gym today, and I had to, I had eaten a little close to gym time, and I had to go to the bathroom, right? So I go to the gym, I go in the bathroom, I'm pooping, and I'm looking. I sent Christian a Snapchat actually. I lifted my feet up straight while I was sitting on the toilet, and I was like, "See, this is how I gotta poop, so people don't see my sneakers. So when I come out."
Oh, so that's what he's saying. Now I got what he's saying.
So
See
yeah,
now?
so what
Yeah.
I'm saying is like, if I come out of the bathroom after blowing that shit up, I'm gonna have to like, people are gonna be like, yo, you see those white sneakers right there?
shit on
Homeboy was just spraying,
Now you got what he's
now
saying.
I know exactly
yeah,
what you're
yeah.
what I'm
talking about. Yeah,
saying?
because then you walk out there and you're just like this, and they're like,
And
"Where's that guy
somebody
Yeah, but it
looks at
obviously
you.
wasn't
That
that
guy
serious with
stinks.
you.
Because we have all done it.
Yeah.
Who hasn't
easily.
done it? I've
Yeah,
done
but
it.
Every guy's done it. Girls have done it. Who hasn't?
that. Well, girls don't poop, so
Yeah, girls don't have butts.
yeah.
I've seen it.
Wait, what?
They don't.
Paulson
what?
has seen one. The girls don't have
Wait
butts.
a second. What do you mean girls don't have butts?
Dude, they don't have butts.
You mean
man. What do
buttholes?
What do you mean? No, I need you to explain.
Toppies?
I need you to explain.
No, buttholes. That's what I want. That's what I wanted to say. I said butts, and then you guys like really zeroed in on it. Now I look like an idiot. Yeah, no, they don't have buttholes.
Okay.
Just like Kim Jong Un or whatever.
He doesn't have one either.
No, he doesn't pee either.
Yeah,
That's
that's what he said.
interesting.
He
It's
never
something
takes off
said,
those
right?
black clothes.
Yeah.
So
He goes to. Sleep.
But yeah, no, I get a little insecure because I'm not trying to go out somewhere after shitting my brains out and people be like, "Yo, you see those
Stop eating
sneakers?
so unhealthy
those-
before you go out, man. Don't eat a fucking
Big
85 onions, a Big Mac, and
You need 5
55
onions.
extra spicy
So wait,
wings.
wait, when you're in the bathroom stall, do you lift your legs up?
No,
all the
no,
time?
for real, no, I
I
don't.
say
actually.
that's a workout within itself.
No, I don't. It is a good core workout. But no,
Today
I
while was in
don't
the
lift
gym,
my
it was-
feet up.
It's like, why do core?
But
It's
like,
shit.
but you know, it's something I gotta deal with. It's something I live with. You know what I'm saying? I gotta worry about people looking at my shoes. That's why I'm gonna start packing an extra pair. Anytime I gotta go to the bathroom somewhere, I'm gonna just change my shoes.
Real quick.
No, that's just really psycho.
So, what happens then? So,
I'm just joking.
what about if like,
Oh, here we go.
let's say you guys really got to go, and what if the toilet's just disgusting? Like, what is your guys' take on
Yeah,
that?
what do you do?
What do you mean?
Do you wipe the pee off with a toilet paper and
Yes.
get in your hand and stuff?
No, I don't let it touch my hand though. It's
another invention.
No, you just gotta try and like feather it in, so you'll be like, kind of like hang it over
Well,
there.
how
and try
important-
Oh, for real? Because I use like
What are
15
those?
pounds on my hand of
Oh
toilet
yeah, or
paper.
that too. Yeah, whatever.
Okay,
whatever
so
works.
aside from that-
or like put it on your foot and you like.
Yeah.
Okay, so aside from that, have you ever been
It's kind of crazy in there.
have you ever been at the bar and it just be so disgusting that you're just like, I'm not doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of using nasty bathrooms, but like at the same time, like for example, one time I had to go to the bathroom at a bar, which was right down the street from where I was living, right off Main Street.
Okay.
So I'm at the bar. I think I was with you guys actually. I think it was
Wait,
when
what?
all of us went out one
You
night.
didn't tell me about it.
Well, so I had to poop, and I'm like, but like I had to poop. You know
Oh,
what I'm
you had
saying?
And the bathroom was
You had to
nasty.
get
I'm
the
not
knife.
gonna. I'm not gonna. Here, I'll say it.
Like,
I'm
he
not
had- he
gonna.
had the little
I'm not gonna
thing
poop
going.
in Grotto's bathroom. It's not happening, right? So
see
I
your shoes.
left the bar,
Let's get to
ran
my point.
home
Jogged it
from
out.
the bar,
Is this where I'm living right now?
and yeah,
Okay.
and hit the bathroom there, and then came back.
So
real
here's my
quick.
point. So here's-
Nobody noticed.
You're lucky there was a line either.
I know.
So
but
my,
I had a wristband.
my
on already. I
point
was
comes
alright.
into the fact of like, if the toilet was an accessible, let's say there was like paint a picture here. Let's say the toilets in the future were like, or you know, if we created them right now, how important it is to you guys if you're out that the toilet would be based on the wall and it just be getting a constant like waterfall type flow of spray, and then like, you know what I mean. In the emergency situations, if all toilets were like that, you just flip it down. It would have some type
So,
of drying thing, and then you
You
poop.
should just
put it
start a
right back up.
business that you revolutionize bathrooms. 'Cause,
You know
like,
how
last
clean-
year,
you know how clean
it
that
was
would be?
it was quarter
Last week.
toilet paper
Yeah, last week.
last week, whatever.
Yeah,
now
learn
this
how to
week
talk, dude.
it's spraying
Come to me.
toilets.
But you're such a dickhead. No, but
I'm
so
just
what
how
you're
important
saying
it is for
is
you to shit on
so-
something that is clean. I don't know. For me, that's big. If I gotta go and then I look at it, I'm gonna go. You're
no,
right.
that's the thing. If
don't
I
feel
really
good about
gotta go,
myself.
it don't matter how dirty it is. I'll figure something out. I'll air squat
Yeah, but
over
instead
it
of
or
figuring it out,
whatever I
just be
gotta
a
Yeah,
do.
you
simple
know,
thing.
toilet paper. Use a T-shirt.
Yeah, whatever you gotta do.
T-shirt, maybe one of them soggy socks Paulson wears.
No, he
Soggy
changes.
socks.
No, Paulson's changing his
You're the
socks
one who
every.
showers every other day.
Paulson's changing his socks every 12
Oh,
hours.
T-shirts are alright, but his socks aren't.
But
No,
yeah.
I'd rather.
No, I
actually
get what you're
suck.
saying. So you're saying like if there was a way that you can have the toilet seat complete like always sanitized in a little vacuum, like in a little area, right? You know, is that what you're saying? Like, so the toilet seat's always being cleaned in a little compartment, and then you pull it
Yeah,
down.
like
when
even
you're
off the
ready.
wall, it would just
Yeah, I
be
feel
mounted
that.
on the wall and you pull it down.
Well, okay. Has anyone here? I mean, everyone kind of knows where we're at. Has anyone here ever been to University of Delaware football stadium? The bathrooms there.
No, I've never
No.
used a bathroom.
Yeah, it's a hole in the ground.
It's literally
The
like
urinals.
the urinals go on the whole back wall.
There's no urinals. It's like a hole.
It's a cut like
This is how it is in a
indent
lot
in
of
the
big
wall,
football
and there's
stadiums.
just water running down the backside. So you just
wow.
pee into the running water.
So
going
you know
to
when
the
you go into the
bottom.
Chinese,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fancy Chinese like restaurants, and they have like the waterfall
Yes,
on the wall.
yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Into like the pond where
Chinese
the
buffet
fish-
down the street
The
has
one
that.
right there
Yeah,
has
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Well, it's kind of like that, except instead of it being fish in there, it's in the bottom of the ground and there's water flowing.
Yeah, I know
You
what you're
just
talking about.
Pee
Yeah,
right
yeah.
into the river.
Well, someone-
Syracuse
Yeah,
University.
but you can't shit into
Listen,
that wall.
that is even-
So my
No,
point
that-
is,
that- no.
make the
That is-
toilets on the wall.
That is the most uncomfortable piss I've ever taken in my life.
Dude, a little
Really?
kid was just in there whipping his thing out, just doing his
Oh, I
business. I'm
gotta-
next to him, like in the
Speaking
corner
of
trying to
that-
hide my shit. Like, there's like 85
I
grown
got,
men
a,
over here.
I got a funny story, and I was with Paulson for it. Me and Paulson went to UFC Fight Night with Gaethje versus Barboza, for anybody that knows that. So we go to take a piss break in between fights. And there's a dude, I don't know if you remember this. There's a dude that's at the stall, comes up to the stall while we're standing there waiting in line, because it's a big line, intermission, whatever. And he pulls his pants down. Remember
Oh
this?
my God!
To his
Yeah.
ankles. He's an ankle pisser.
At the urinal, pulls his pants down to his knees. No, but I think he was like trying to be funny.
No, he was.
because like
to get a glimpse of his ass.
he
Yeah.
he was
Cracking
standing
off.
there
I mean,
with
dude,
his
he's butt like
almost butt ass naked.
pants are to the ground.
Yeah.
Honestly, and to me, I've
It's an
seen.
ankle
Dude,
pisser.
you seen one butt, you see them all.
Yeah.
So I see that, and like
God,
everyone's
yeah.
kind of like, oh no, and I'm like, all right, he's just trying to.
Except the girls' butts, because girls don't have butts.
and
Yeah.
he's
Great valid point.
this kid is standing in the urinal. I hope this kid listens to our podcast at some point because it would be
Was he a
pretty
kid?
funny. He was like our age.
Yeah.
But he's standing at the urinal just like trying not to laugh while his pants are around his ankles and he's pissing at the urinal. Now they don't have like blockades in between urinals. So he's
Yeah.
just butt ass naked, just pissing.
Did he look drunk?
No, he looked like he was. I mean, it looked
Just
like he
being
was.
funny.
He
Yeah,
looked like he was
trying to do it
fucking
on
around,
purpose.
yeah.
Yeah, but it was.
He lost
I remember
the
we
fucking
walked
bet.
into
What a
the.
good guy.
We walked into the bathroom and I
guy.
was like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on?"
It's like when you walk into the gym and you see an 80-year-old penis. Just like
No,
guy
that's
couldn't turn
terrible.
around.
That's
Guy
terrible.
couldn't turn around to the locker.
And they don't
It's
give
like-
a they don't give a shit, man. They're just
Dick's
naked.
about to fall off.
They're the
anyways.
worst kind.
So my girlfriend goes to a certain gym. I'm not going to say a name, but the colors are purple and yellow.
Ugh, it's not a gym.
I've never been.
Stinks.
I've
It's
never.
dark.
That
I've
gym
never been
sucks.
to. I've never been to a gym that has a locker room. My gyms at home are just bathrooms. You go in and change, like on the just cut out. There's a
Yeah.
certain part. Men or women can go in.
Hick.
No,
nowhere, dude.
No.
It happens.
So one day we decided to go to the gym. She can get me in for free or whatever. So we go. I'm doing my thing. As we're leaving, I go in the locker room to grab my stuff out of the locker. Right.
He got old man dick flashed.
Listen, you
Happened
walk
to
in.
him.
You walk in. There's two separate rooms.
He had a
There's
camera
the
and
locker-
everything.
There's,
Jeez,
there's the
motherfucker.
lockers, and then there's the urinals, the toilets, and the sinks and everything. I look left, and there's mirrors on the back wall, and
Oh,
there's a
shoot.
grown man,
Yeah, you got hit with
80
that-
years
Jesus.
old,
80.
nothing on, staring into the mirror.
You
We all
got
have an 80-year-old story, man.
you got hit with that rusty slinky, dude.
Have you ever been?
Yeah, but what do you do? I couldn't laugh. What do I do?
You vomit instantly.
Yo,
I mean-
we gotta hashtag that
Rusty
rusty slinky.
Slinky.
That's
Have
the
you-
episode name right there, the Rusty
So
Slinky.
have you like? But have
Make
you
a
ever went in there
noise,
where
dude.
like your
Yeah.
locker, like what happens if your locker happens to be next to his, or you also like this shit's just in your visual perspective.
you better
Do I
bob and
shut my
weave.
eyes?
You better,
Bro, he could
I
just
come
turn
back
and
later.
slap you in the
You better
butt.
go.
you better make, you
Bob
better,
and weave. Oh.
Use his nutsack as a punching
you
bag.
better make sure you don't bend over to put those socks on. That's all I
Wait,
gotta
who
tell you.
does anything about punching his nuts? Why are we gonna do that?
Ever seen-
Why would I go? Well, the first thing I
I
see an
don't wanna
old
make this
naked
into
guy,
a
and I'm like,
gay
oh
story.
shit, let me hit his nuts.
I'm just saying, dude. I've
it
caught
feel like a
some
punching
dick.
bag.
I
Oh
felt like
my
the thing was
God.
looking at me, man. I almost fought that motherfucker. He just looked me right in my eye and said, "Let's get it on."
So
And for one moment, I thought he was gay. All right, is all I'm saying.
I avoid that whole
Little
locker.
Step Brothers quote there, if anybody got it.
I avoid that whole locker room interaction altogether. I'm dressed for the gym when I get there. I'm not trying to.
Except when you have to take a shit. You just sent me a Snapchat. You taking a shit in the gym.
But then he hides
What
his
are you?
shoes.
What are you avoiding? Not avoiding.
I'm
anything.
avoiding getting hit with that rusty slinky, dog.
Because, dude, when I see it once, it's not that like it's a gay thing. It's like I feel like it's staring at me. It's like the Mona Lisa. Like I
It's
feel
the
like,
Wait, what?
Wait, that's a beautiful painting.
yeah, but it's like it's looking at you every time you walk by it. It's like it's looking at you. It's like you
It's
gotta get in and get out of
looking-
there. It's eyeing you down, dude.
It's,
Facts.
it's staring into my soul.
Oh my God, it's like
It wants me to say hi.
That's what it does for you.
one
The,
of those
the
things
American
called
Gothic.
Alaskan bullworms. The SpongeBob.
Is that a real thing?
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, but I don't go in the locker rooms if I don't have to. Like,
Just for that reason.
Just for that
Stardom
reason.
for once.
I mean, I like going when I go to the gym. I like going there first, taking a pee, and then washing my hands, but keeping
Yeah.
my headphones on. Because I see what you're saying. When I go in there, it's like even when I'm in the gym, I want it like strictly business. So when I go
yeah,
in,
you come in, yeah.
I'm in and I'm
hit it.
out. Plus, I want to avoid all contact, not contact, but sight of
No, you're in the mode when you go.
that
in the-
rusty
yeah,
slinky.
that rusty slinky. I
I
don't,
hate
want to
people
see that
go
rusty
in there
slinky.
to talk and they're just like 2 hours when you could just do everything
Oh,
in 45.
bro.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
come
yeah.
on,
You know what I
man.
hate? When you see somebody at the gym that you haven't seen in years and you know neither of y'all want to talk to each other because you haven't been in contact for years. And they come up to you and you're like, yo, what's up? How you been? Like,
The same
Hey.
bullshit thing.
we're not friends. You know what I'm saying? Let me do what I got to do and you go do what you got to do. Don't come pretend to talk to me just because we saw each other.
Dom was damaged last week.
Nah, but real quick, though, going back to the gym story that you were telling, Bethard.
Yeah, just last name.
Any
Al, I'm
gym
assuming.
that
better.
gives free pizza on Fridays and bagels on Monday mornings is not a gym. That place can go fuck.
It's not his
them.
problem. He
Yo.
doesn't pay for his own membership.
Hold on,
Don't
hold on,
come
I'm
at him.
just saying. I'm
You're
not coming
being
at you.
aggressive
I'm
now.
coming at that
You
gym.
look like the
No,
guy
that's
from the
okay.
bagel shop right now. You really do.
No, you're not my mother, my father, or my,
my
boss.
Put your hands on me. Really, put your hands on me.
All I'm gonna say is if you have a bowl of Tootsie Rolls on your front desk,
Dude, it's
Yeah.
for gains, man. All right? See what they're doing? It's a little pick-me-up. I
Man,
get low blood
gains.
sugar.
That's
Listen.
extra sugar.
No,
Listen, listen.
Isn't it like a
Extra-
hit if you eat something sugary like that right after? Doesn't like
But
boost
not
your
just
thing?
straight sugary, not
Yeah,
like
no.
that. You
Like
need it like
dark
I don't
with
know.
carbs.
I'm with you
No,
guys.
with
Yeah.
carbs.
I don't go
and
there.
then
Y'all
turn
know
it
I don't
into-
go there. I'm
listen,
just
But
like,
how you break it down,
and
that's what's
and-
good.
And this can go into a whole science thing.
we'll leave
but,
it
like,
at this last thing.
There's
we'll leave it there.
compound, right? Paul also can back me up. There's compound carbs and shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and shit like that. So like a Tootsie Roll at the front desk is not going to get you gains. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
It's not my, okay.
I know,
Listen,
no.
We're not even gonna
I
get
know
into
that's
that.
not your point. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
let me close this
But it's
topic
false
down.
confidence
Listen,
with people.
I'm a big boy. I got two nicknames, Fat Boy and Big Sexy. Even I know that it's not good to eat Tootsie Rolls in the middle of your workout.
Well, maybe that's where you've been fucking up.
That might have been the cringiest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
You're welcome.
No, there's a reason that's there. That's
Hey, we all
It's not the
know at
correct
the end of the
reason.
day, we're all out here trying to just be healthy and avoid that rusty slinky. So,
Yeah.
so we gotta.
well, I don't
us
know.
away.
Just jerking
Keep
off
away
5
from
times a day is not going to do it for you. Oh my god.
What?
What the
5 to 8 times a day. I've heard.
That has to be again. You take 3 showers a day, get a job.
Get a
If you
job.
got a job, get another one. If you're doing that many times a day, get a job or get another one.
Oh my
That's all I gotta say about that.
His Italian accent just kicked in a little bit.
Sorry, I
Get a
just.
job.
You're not my father.
You're not my boss.
You're not my boss.
Where was that video shot? Man? We need to
Oh
figure
my
this out.
goodness.
No, it was.
Can we talk about
This
how he
Long
got?
Island.
Yeah, Long Island.
Can we
Yeah,
talk about how he
very
got pummeled at the end?
Oh, real
You gotta
quick.
And they stopped the video, man.
No, the
Yeah.
second video was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I kept
Did
searching.
you see the guy in the
for him.
coffee
Wait, did
cup
you-
get up and
Yeah,
leave?
yeah.
The second the video started, everybody misses that. He's like, I don't want this shit. Like,
He
walks
did an
out.
interview with the news channel
It's like
afterwards.
3 seconds.
And he's like, yeah, well, I was walking through the woods and I had my miniature Yankees baseball bat and I was hitting the trees to get my anger out. You know what I mean? And I smacked
angry fella.
smacked my knee and I bruised my knee up pretty
He's
good.
all
But other
knee.
than
His
that,
whole
I'm
leg is
fine.
knee.
And I was like watching this interview and I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Relatable. Hashtag
But
relatable for you.
real quick too, my girl was on her Snapchat the other day, right?
Yeah.
And one of her Snapchat friends was at like a bar or something because she's from New York, as well.
Don't tell me it was her.
And her friend or whoever she's friends with on Snapchat was with the dude.
No way.
Yeah,
What?
he was like at the bar, like all of a sudden, like.
Getting fame. He should.
well, of
He
course,
should
he's a
have fame.
fucking national meme.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
fast, like ASAP, like overnight.
Yeah, but
Him
he
just
was
being
with.
angry.
They're like taking pictures with him and shit like that. It's
You guys
all
should
over her
trigger me
story.
that much.
I was like,
get mad like that.
I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, we saw last episode.
Dude, that was the funniest shit I've ever seen. That dude freaking out in that bagel shop. But
So I have some here.
Life goes on.
Completely changing topics.
You always do this.
It's
so
slowing
okay.
it down a little bit.
you're not gonna try to sell me on some business idea, right?
No.
Okay. You just
Later.
You just do that a lot.
50 cent
private.
socks.
Hey, when you wake up, you see me on
50 cent
Forbes,
socks
baby.
with
Don't be
Listen,
mad
you
when you
out,
see me
you
on
just
Forbes.
need a pair.
When you
50
need a pair.
cents. They're knee highs. They breathe great.
It's like condoms that are 50 cents. No one does that.
Yeah, they do in expensive hotels. Them condoms run out.
Well, I
So when's the last
Especially if
time
you
you
don't
did
have them.
that? Have you ever? I'm just saying. Have you ever done
I
that?
went to one of our friends, his aunt's wedding, and they
No.
had them there, and they definitely were doing them.
What, have
They
you
usually
have
have
you had
condoms.
experience with it?
No, no.
What about you?
no. If I'm gonna use
You
those,
guys, we're also not from the city.
like if I'm just gonna.
I'm just saying, no,
go
if
to
you're
the
out and
store and buy. I'm not
Dude,
gonna buy
yeah,
one.
okay,
yeah.
okay, but you're from New York.
No,
where
but I
they're
see what
at
you're
normally,
saying. If
know
you're,
where they're at.
in,
You're from New York.
in desperation,
You
and
see
got,
in nice hotels
Yeah, I
or
get it. I get
in
it.
nice
I'm sure
places
people.
where, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure people
don't have
use
them.
it. Is
Yeah.
this what you're talking about?
Or like a Ziploc
Like, is this-
bag.
He was asking a question.
Okay, that's
We're
right.
answering
you
his
brought it
question.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
what did
use
you
a
have to
Ziploc
say,
bag instead.
Christian?
Oh, dude, completely slowing it down now over here.
Yeah,
I
love
hope
that.
you guys have something to add here. Think smart about this. It amazes me. I got into one of them little like black hole, little sucked into another world of like. I just got sucked into watching all the treasures that are like unfound in America.
That is crazy,
Dude.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen it.
Hold Give me something
hold
add into me
explain,
here.
Explain.
So I was watching one on a guy that there's so many treasures just in general in the Midwest. God bless, if you believe in them. So Tom's having a panic
Hey,
attack
while
because somebody
you're,
sneezed.
up, grab the camera.
He's cool to shit in public, but he does not like someone sneezing.
Yo, I fucking sneeze. What's up?
That's what I'm saying.
What's wrong with you? You've never seen someone sneeze?
Let's reel it in, dude. He turns the corner to be nice.
It's like you saw
So my
Rusty
point
Slinky.
is some guy, right? Because there was like a top 10 in America, and most of them are from the Midwest, and like it was just people that live out there that have lived out there during like the old age when people lived out in the middle of the fucking desert, besides where the cities are now, and like they just had so many treasures that were found and lost, and some guy had found a treasure, and with two other people, found it and then wrote some like crazy script, like National Treasure, how they try to break the scripts and everything. And like supposedly it's never been unbroken to this day. It's like in the early 1800s.
So-
like no
so
one's
it's
ever
like-
broken it. They found the treasure and moved it somewhere else, and they made like some like 1s and 2s numbers. Like it was only numbers of 3, like 1, 2, 3. But it's supposed to be some code to find out where it was, and no one's ever found it. And
So-
there's like Old Cooch's Bridge.
This sounds
supposedly
like
has
you're
one.
describing the movie Holes.
What?
How?
The old Disney movie Holes, where they dig up the treasure. I mean, they are looking for it.
Well, that's like the old part of it, right? Isn't the regular
No,
part he found some
no.
shoes and he's in prison?
No, but
Because old Mahoney's
well, because you
curse
gotta
or
think
whatever?
like people forget, and this is what I don't understand. People forget pirates were a real thing. Like
Yes.
that wasn't like just some.
It's not just some
fantasy
Pirates of the
thing.
Caribbean
No,
movie.
like that shit was for
It was just
real.
made up. They're still around now. I'm just saying, like,
Well, yeah,
there's
they're a little
treasure out
different
there,
now,
man.
but-
Let's
There's
quit the
some mummies.
podcast right now. Move to Midwest. We're gonna watch Area 51 go down, and then we're gonna find these damn
Another
treasures.
live episode is gonna be us searching for buried treasure.
And you're never gonna hear from us again.
Some
love you
Indiana
guys.
Jones shit.
I'm just gonna dig up your front lawn so I can hear your grandpa just say something.
Dude,
What? What
Austin
the fuck are you
loves
doing?
grandpa
What the fuck
interactions.
are you doing?
treasure?
The fuck are you doing? Fuck out of my yard.
Like, imagine being old and that's
I'll
what you
make you
live
not
for.
my father or my boss. Fuck off.
Oh, that's fantastic. No, but I feel you there, and I feel like imagine like
Have you guys ever heard any of those stories? Though?
Yeah, there's
Specifically
one-
off your
I
head?
never have.
there's one actually that I
Wait,
know.
but you know it's a
of.
thing, though, right?
What, buried treasure and shit?
You've never actually even looked into this or heard of it in history?
You've never looked
Not
into
not
National
like not
Treasure?
like in America and stuff like that.
Dude,
like
there's
out in the
so
West.
many in America. There's
What,
so
buried
many.
treasure?
Yeah, like, dude, there's so many. People like robbing banks and stuff back in the day are like gold. Like, there actually used to be gold, and then like they would rob it from
Here we
somewhere
go.
and then like hide it somewhere because the cops are after
I
it.
got you.
Here we go. I got
Like-
you guys.
And like now it'd be worth millions and millions of dollars.
All right, so the this says 6 famous missing treasures. So, at number 1 we have the Ark of the Covenant, painting depicted by King David
Let's not
bearing
do
the
painting,
ark.
let's do
Hold on.
actual
Yeah, no,
physical
this is just a
treasure.
list.
Scroll through and
I can't pronounce that word, so we're gonna skip that one.
find one in America, the Midwest.
Montezuma?
Montezuma's treasure.
You couldn't.
There's no detail there on that
It's
one.
Montezuma.
He said it's just Montezuma. Blackbeard's treasure, the treasure of
I've
Lima,
I've heard of that.
Mosby's treasure, and
Lima.
Nazi gold in Austria's Lake.
I've heard that one was in the
Opritz.
video.
Interesting. I've looked into a couple. I'm trying to think of the one that I like. Well, I watched like this 30-minute video on one, but I can't remember what it's called. But there's
What was the painting you were saying?
the painting.
Dude, there's so many in the world.
Imagine
Missing
it's,
paintings
it's
during,
probably
like,
up in an
world
attic in
wars.
France.
Well,
like,
that was
with
like,
dust
yeah,
all over.
when
No,
I-
dude, there were so many crazy
After World
ones.
War II, they found the Mona Lisa in some place.
Yeah, and there's bigger paintings in the world that did exist,
Where
and
did
then
they
like
find it? Oh,
Only
only
like
'cause I don't know.
France or something, or
Really?
Yeah.
I thought.
because whenever
Just dusty as fuck somewhere.
I don't
let's
know.
say let's
Oh,
say you go to war with a country and they're
Yeah.
like they take over this block by block radius.
Yeah.
And that happens as a museum and it with paintings. Like that's how it would really happen. They'd be like, yeah, well, we fucking own this territory right now. We're at war. You start taking that shit. Like
Yeah, for
goes
sure.
missing.
Yeah, no. I
Have you guys
figured.
ever heard about the island that has like the? They've been trying to dig down.
Atlantis.
No.
What?
Atlantis isn't an
It's
island.
not-
It's underground.
No. It's
It's
a.
a joke,
It's in
guys.
the
Come on,
ocean.
let's pick up on these.
It's an
Atlantis,
island
Bahamas.
that's like there's apparently treasure deep down inside, and the farther they dig down, there's like booby traps.
Yeah.
Like there's tunnels dug from
Booby
the
traps.
there's tunnels dug from the
Booby
ocean.
traps.
That's my point. Is where I
The
wanted this
booby
to
trap.
go. Is the fact that like, dude,
Shout out
there's
to-
so
that's
many
a
crazy
classic
ones out
movie.
there. There's so many crazy ones out there. Of
Yeah, and
paintings
think about
like,
this too.
that are not found.
Yeah, well, think
Or
about
they
the
could
ones.
just be gone
Think about the
forever.
ones that like just shipwrecked pirate ships from like way back.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Just
feel like,
like
I feel like you're
that
trying
sank.
to sell a new business.
You know what I'm
No.
saying?
The business is where you need to find treasure.
I'm a straightforward guy. I told you.
What do you even do though? Like, if you say we went out and we found one, what the fuck do we even do?
You don't tell nobody.
Really?
You
No,
have to
you
take it
sell
until it
it.
gets appraised. No, you got to take it to somebody that would buy it first. You don't
Right,
just start
you gotta-
putting that shit out there.
You take it to
first-
Pawn Stars.
You
Basically,
gotta
it's
hire
exactly
guards.
what I was thinking, dude.
You know,
Literally.
wait, but you know what's almost better than selling it?
know a guy.
You know what's almost better than selling it? For example, like what was that one that I read first? Ark
You
of
just
the,
sleep on it every
Ark
day,
of the
right?
Covenant? Covenant? I'm
Covenant?
sorry.
Yeah.
Can't speak. I would almost much rather this than sell
Your
it.
tongue's too big for your head, dude. It's huge, bro.
I would almost rather be like, hey guys, like national news, right? I found the Ark of the Covenant. It's right here. I have it.
You would be dead in 5
And
minutes.
people are like,
yeah, that's
you
what
know,
I'm saying. Like,
all these,
What?
what are they
you
called?
just
The
wanna give up your
galleries want to
millions.
buy it, or
Yeah.
governments or whatever. Whoever wants to buy it, right? And I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna hang it in my loft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
you get robbed.
People would be so fucking angry that you're keeping this piece of treasure,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Because if you're looking for it, then you understand the greatness
Yeah,
of it,
but
and
see,
you should
I
give it back
like
to
that.
history.
I would get more satisfaction out of pissing those people off than getting the money for that.
Yeah,
fucking
but you know
painting.
how fast they'd be outside
That's
your
gotta be
house
funny.
with
I would too.
guns
You know
through
what
your
I'm
window.
saying?
Yeah.
Because technically, they'd find a
oh,
way of
God
saying
damn
that
it,
you
he has
stole
that
it. You know what I
painting.
mean?
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh,
I got it.
it
I'm not
belongs to
doing
the
jack
We
state.
offered him
You found
$60
them.
million and he doesn't want to give it to us. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be fucking hilarious. No, but yeah, that's crazy. Like, there's probably so much treasure out there that's fucking just lost forever. That's wild.
We're gonna bring up this
Bring up what?
concerts. The
I
concerts.
really-
I don't know
really
what
wanna
you.
know what
This
you're
is
talking
another
about.
thing that we was talking about. This is another thing that we were talking about earlier.
He wants the bottle cap.
I don't know.
Dude, you had it last.
Oh yeah, so we're passing a bottle of cap around this
so
way.
that
we
people
can-
don't talk over us.
Yeah.
Little short bullies.
Oh, here we go.
You're not my
You're not my boss.
boss.
Go ahead.
Okay, this has come out of left field. Let me finish it before you guys start being crazy, man. Let me get it all out. So, concerts make people gay, dude. They do. I'm telling you, I've proven it. I've proven it.
Oh, you've proven it.
in my mind.
Oh, in your
In my
mind.
mind.
Yeah, give us a description. On
Yeah,
that.
So,
you
dude,
sh-
no.
I'm still
So
lost.
there was a concert yesterday, right? And it was Florida Georgia Line. And dude, imagine so many country concerts people go to, like groups of guys that go there. Like, I've been to some of these concerts, these country ones, and they go there to obviously, like when I went to Luke Bryan, it was 3-to-1 girls to guys ratio that bought tickets. So, group of guys go there to, pregame and tailgate and like pick up women, things like that, and go in. But let's say the guys that don't, it's just like then they're with like 10 guys hammered drunk with their arms all around each other and each other's faces. Dude, the videos I seen from yesterday, if I could show you physical proof, I'm telling you, lip to cheek, yelling in each other's ears, singing, not even looking at the venue, just like completely singing. And I mean, I'm going a little extreme saying it's making them gay. That's the joke behind it. I'm just saying, like, it's funny that people go there to do that and it turns into like,
Well, I mean, everybody's,
man
starting
on
to
man
get
thing.
their horses are in the front now instead of in
Horses
the
in
back,
the
you know? Lil Nas came out, and now
It's acceptable.
Everybody's
in the bag.
no, but I mean, I think I'm gonna get more hate for this, but like that might just be like the country scene. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm
the
saying?
country scene is.
I'm just
Yeah, we're
Can I
talking to
speak
somebody
on
from the
that?
country. Please
Hold
get
on a
Bethard
second.
in here.
I'm just saying, real quick before you go ahead.
Country people are gay.
Go to a YG concert.
They're fighting.
You're gonna see
makes you manly?
you're gonna see dudes
Go to a
kissing on
UFC
each other's
fight.
ears.
I am saying that. Granted, I don't believe what Dom's saying, but dude, they were fucking. I'm telling you, more singing to each other on Snapchat and Instagram than they were serenading each other now more than they were watching the concert.
I didn't think that this is what you meant when you said concerts make you gay.
That was the topic.
not
Nate,
I didn't
for
think you
the
were gonna
people out
rag
there.
on my country. As a country connoisseur,
I love country.
Listen, I think country just brings a happy vibe with it.
Oh, is that?
Oh,
what,
and we
is
talked
that
about
what it
this
is?
too.
That-
I
is that
talked
what
about
you wanna
this.
call
Listen,
it?
hold on, pause.
There's
You're-
no fighting.
you-
It's all family.
Hold
almost
on.
like.
Yeah. You're never gonna find me at a concert doing that. So I'm speaking for the masses that might do this, not myself. Okay. So let me finish.
He just continues looking at me. Look at him. He
Stand
called
by.
you gay.
Hold on. We're cracking another cold one because
3,
we're
2,
getting
1.
in deep.
I think the country concerts just bring a good vibe. At a rap concert, you're never gonna find that.
Yeah.
At a metal concert, people are just punching each other in the face.
Okay, first of all, been to a
Yup.
lot of metal.
I've been to a lot of concerts.
I've been to many metal concerts.
to a
I
couple.
saw Manson. I saw
No need for proof.
Slipknot.
Guys,
What's-
I
where are
saw
you going with
whatever.
this?
Okay, so pause. You saw Slipknot. Were you in the mosh pit?
I was close to it.
Okay, in the mosh pit, did somebody get punched in the face?
Everybody's
Every
dan-
second.
It's just
no.
aggressive.
Some of them they fight each other.
It's-
Like they're not even
no,
mosh pit.
you don't
The
even-
mosh pit is for the fight.
Hold on a second.
Every time I went to a mosh pit, that's what I went
y'all
to.
ever been to a Slipknot concert?
No, but I've been in a
Get
mosh
the
pit
fuck
before.
out of my
I've been to a
face.
less Slipknot concert that wasn't as metal,
So-
and they were punching each other in the face. So my point
it's
proven.
very aggressive dancing is what it is. If you've never heard of it, look it up. Okay.
Why'd you play hockey, Dom?
Look it up, Dad.
Dom, why'd you play hockey?
Why did I play
To
hockey?
fight people. Why'd you go to
That's
Slipknot
not why I
concerts?
played
Huh?
hockey.
To fight people.
Excuse me? That's not why I played hockey. I love the sport. Excuse you, sir.
Fighting happens to be a part of it.
No, I'm just saying. I think all music brings out a happy vibe to everybody. You know, in all seriousness, but
Yeah.
you know,
You would never find someone at a Slipknot concert.
Country's different though.
I
Country,
smiled
the
the
tone
entire
is,
time.
But
Thank
you
very
wouldn't grab
much.
your homie and go in his ear.
No, you're right.
I wouldn't
Thank
do that
you.
in general.
I wouldn't do that in general.
Sorry for
though.
people that are listening. I probably just blew your speakers out.
Speaker knockers.
I would. I wouldn't do that in general though. That's just me though.
No, okay, so you're coming from the
I
fact that
thought-
country is like it is, and I talked about this
upbeat.
with somebody. It's just a good vibe. So people are just whether it's a guy or girl, are just like
I
all
thought.
one sex now, baby.
I mean, I thought you were going somewhere else with this whole.
Where did you think I
concert.
was going?
Because you're so close to people. Like, and you're in a confined space with
point.
people.
So you start touching wieners because you're that
That's
close
what I
to 'em?
thought you meant. I
That's
didn't bring
actually
it
what you
up.
thought I meant.
Yeah, because I
would've
didn't know
known
you
this
were
topic.
going to refer to the Florida Georgia Line concert that would happen yesterday in Camden. That's all. I didn't realize
Yeah,
that's what you was talking about. But yeah, we had a couple friends there that were getting a little groovy.
Did you see it?
Groovy with
That's what
each
I'm saying.
other.
Now
singing
that I
in
bring
the
it up
ears.
though, and you look at it from that point of view, you're like,
Nah, I mean, at the
it's
end,
not actually making them gay. I'm just saying, I
At the-
wish I would have been there.
at the end
but-
of the day, you know,
They're having a good time.
you get a little happy, you get a little drunk, you get, you know,
Junk.
you listening to some flamboyant country music, and you know you're bound to sing in your homeboy's ear. That's what I'm saying. That's all. That's all I got. So
You guys feel like when you get a massage, dude, like you can massage yourself all freaking day, but when you get a massage from someone
I was
else,
thinking about
it's
this.
love. Well,
I-
mainly, let's bring up, you know,
I was
shout
preparing-
out to our girlfriends. I don't get no massages from my dad or my brothers. I don't know. I don't know if that's something I should bring up. I'm just saying when you're getting,
I've got one for your brother.
yeah, my brother's a massage therapist, so okay, that's the exception. But I'm saying in general though, it's not like you're getting massages from your girl. from your girl.
yeah, but why
You give your girl a massage.
did you have to clarify that? As is like, dad.
Just felt the need, dude.
His
Because
dad-
my brother's a massage therapist, so I just felt the need.
Did
to
we
put
give
it
you
out
that
there.
good finisher?
You're like the only one.
He's got rough hands, but
Dude, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. That's my point. That's why some shout out to all the
God.
brothers out there that are massage therapists.
Have you ever gotten a professional massage?
No, I
My
haven't.
brother's a massage therapist, and he's done them. And
I've
he
never
does them
gotten.
at my house.
I've never gotten one.
He'll give you 15, 20 minutes.
No, I'm good.
I-
no,
I don't
No,
want-
you
I don't wanna-
say
I-
that. You Bob's got
I don't want to
one.
answer that
Like,
question
think
in
about
5 years.
that.
Someone asked me, "Hey, have you ever got a massage?" She's like, "Yeah, I got one from the guy's brother."
He's got a degree in it though.
That's pretty cool.
If you want a free one, why would you not get a free one? Yeah,
Oh,
You
I
know,
take
I actually
free
know
ones.
somebody that has a
that's what I'm
membership.
saying. Like you wouldn't have to pay him.
I know somebody that has a membership to the one near us. The massage place is called Hand and Stone. Is that like a national thing or is that
I don't
just
know.
regional?
Where you
Okay,
going with
either way, they have a membership there. They go like once every 2 weeks.
Because I
or
have a
so.
tight back, so I should. My whole point of the whole thing was we're getting off topic here is the fact that, my girl's horrible at massages, and I can't massage myself.
You can't. Well, no,
'Cause it doesn't feel the same.
It's the same thing. Like you can't tickle yourself.
Kinda.
I mean, you
Tickle your feet. Your feet. My feet are
That,
ticklish.
that's what. Okay, so
Okay, go ahead. Do what you needed to do.
we have that Note Stands collaborative. I was reading them today before we got together, and I was
How did you
preparing.
just say.
We have a collaborative notes.
Okay.
So I was reading it, preparing my response, and that's what I thought of. Like, if you're ticklish in your feet, and you like touch your feet, you're not gonna feel anything. But the moment someone else does it,
I think it's because your brain subconsciously knows it's you touching it, right?
Is that what
kinda
it is?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't really.
I think it's the reaction of, oh, you touched my
like,
feet.
no, listen, poke yourself in the side right
Well,
now.
no. All I'm saying
If I
is,
stab myself, it's
No,
gonna
no,
hurt.
no.
all
There's
the
a
same.
pressure point right here, but
No.
when you do it, it doesn't hurt. When someone else does it, it does.
you guys are talking about. Massages. You can't massage your own back. What the fuck do you mean?
Okay, you ever had a shin splint? Shin splints will kill a brother.
Yeah, sure, but you get like.
No. You ever had a shin splint?
Yes.
You can't walk a little bit.
A
Your
little
left leg
bit,
got a little limp.
sure. What is the point that you're
Somebody
talking
else
about?
gets that out, man. golden. But if
Yeah,
it's just
somebody else gets it out,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna sit here
So you're
and
with
try
me.
to rub my own back. Is what
No,
I'm
because
because
saying.
you can't reach it. You have
no
no
shit.
arms. You're a stubby guy.
But
That's my point.
Isn't like pushing out your muscles? Isn't that basically a massage? Like technically.
Like, what do you mean, like
muscling your own
flexing?
muscle?
No,
No.
like
like rubbing
what's the
yourself
thing
out?
they talk about? Like track people do it, where they like rub their muscles with the little.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
the
that's
wheel?
different. It's not I'm touching. It's
Yeah.
not, I'm not touching myself. I'm rubbing it down. You know.
Yeah, you know what I
Sorry,
always
track
wanted to
people.
try? What are those hot rocks that they put on people's backs? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, and
It's called hot rocks.
I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
it's like the black rocks. They put them like boiling
Yeah.
water and take them out. Put them.
I don't know what they
I
do.
don't know
It
if
just
that's
looks
really hot and
cool.
He would do that. I'm more of a deep tissue
Oh.
kind of guy. I would love a deep tissue.
A deep tissue.
You know the little suction cup
I'll admit
things
it.
that like Michael Phelps uses.
Yeah.
So my girlfriend.
That's pretty popular
She
in, like,
plays field.
athletics.
Yeah, she plays field hockey. And they do that to her.
Oh my god.
She says
I
the
need one
best
of
thing
those.
ever.
Is it good for knots? Is like that
No,
what's
it's
for?
not good for knots.
Oh, it's not for knots.
No, it's not. Well,
That's just a deep
it's not
tissue
for
thing.
knots. I don't think.
Just I guess for tightening the muscle, because like like a lot of times you have a knot if you just supposedly if you muscle that part to where it hurts and you hold it long enough, the knot will your body's smart enough to release it because the muscle and the knot will get tired.
I
supposedly,
don't
is
think
what I'm
that
saying.
that's right, but it could be. I don't know.
That is right.
Sounds smart, so I'll go with
My
that.
grandmother would always tell me, like, if you have a knot in your leg, let's just say you get a Charlie horse or you get a knot, let's say you get punched in the leg, you have a bruise or a knot there.
Uh-huh.
If you muscle long enough, or like that's why when you're pushing on a knot, when you get a massage, you push on the knot.
Yeah.
Because
You roll.
eventually the pushing
So to
it,
speak.
you rub one out.
You rub it out.
You
so
rub one
to
of them
speak.
knots out, one of them bad boys. Shout out to anybody named Knot out there. They're getting rubbed out. I'm sorry, nobody got that. took a couple seconds for everybody to get that
That's
one. Sorry to
horrible,
explain
man.
my joke.
That's horrible. No, I get it. But I've never gotten a professional massage, and I'm not
Neither
like
have I.
I'm
I
not
mean,
really.
Well, my brother's kind of, but
I'm not really down to spend like how it's like kind of expensive, isn't it? Fuck that
I
shit.
don't know. You can do like what, $16 an hour? I feel like maybe
What?
$60. Back be loose. Do you have back problems?
Not really.
tight?
I just go to a chiropractor.
I mean,
Nah, I heard some people get messed up from chiropractors though.
oh my god.
Some people
Dude,
don't believe in
people
them.
snapping necks in the chiropractor's
I'm so
office?
against it.
I do it myself.
What if it? Yeah, no,
Look, look.
but no. What if they push and they do things that you've never done? I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, what if they
Bro,
permanently fuck
what if
you up?
what if
Is
Dave?
it worth it?
How about this? What if Dave over there is like, I'm gonna get my degree in being a chiropractor, whatever it is, right? And I'm gonna just start snapping necks.
Okay,
It's gonna-
cash and checks.
What do you mean? I always do that.
Equalizer over there.
I'm just saying, like, it could be like, that's such a dangerous thing. Like,
I'm so
cracking
like,
necks.
I'm against
Fuck
it.
that.
I don't think I'm ever gonna
You
go
ain't
and get
touching
that
my
done.
neck. Not
My
not
point.
today, homeboy.
One
I don't want
snap.
to touch your neck,
You
homeboy.
can you can rub my back, but that's about
My
it.
turtleneck. All right, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, does anybody have anything else that they would like to add? Otherwise, I think we're wrapping up episode 3.
Oh,
How's that
I know
sound?
what we can end it with.
Okay.
Why do you make your bed in the morning?
Oh,
That's a good,
Let's
nice.
make this short and sweet.
So you want me, you
well,
want me to
why,
tell the
yeah.
story?
Why do you make your bed in the morning?
So I watched a video of a Navy SEAL years ago. Never made my bed in the morning, and I still sometimes don't, but I at least make it tidy.
What does it do for you?
So I'm getting there.
Yeah, no.
So basically, when you make your bed in the morning, Paulson this was probably instilled in him. It's a small victory in the morning. Like you look at your bed, you go, man, this is awesome. Like it looks good.
I don't think they necessarily told Paulson that. It was more of like, make your fucking bed. But it
But
did instill those
Explain.
points.
Does it not do that?
It does, though. But they didn't say, yeah, make your bed because...
All right, so one, boot camp and basic training is all trying to make you into a robot so that you can listen. You are instantaneously following orders, and that you can do that. But also making your bed. When you first do that, that is the first thing you accomplish in that day. So
Yeah.
you already got one thing done, and then number 2,
Stride.
no matter how bad or how great of a day you had, you
still
come
come
back
home to a made bed.
to a made bed,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it's comfortable.
It's
I
a
don't want to come
security
back to a
thing.
med.
Well, yeah,
Well, it's a
that's-
serenity thing almost.
Well,
like.
the thing is,
Yeah.
like, it's like with cleaning a room, like almost like
Oh my God, you ever sleep in
like-
a dirty room?
well,
I
It
haven't.
sucks.
I clean
It
my
sucks.
room. I just
Yeah.
keep
the
it
thing
clean.
is like if you clean your room, like if you don't, so okay, you don't clean your room, right? And you have this, and this going on throughout your day, whether it be school, work, whatever, right? Girlfriend,
You
boyfriend.
gotta get home and
whatever.
then do it.
You go home and then you come home to a messy room.
It's a cluttered mind, cluttered mess.
Or
It's just-
exactly,
we're
messy-
humans are not. I wouldn't say
It like
robots, but
I think a person who lives with a messy room, it shows like how their head works.
well, I've also
like messy rooms,
Not
like
necessarily.
I think it does.
Because,
no,
because
because-
because people constantly develop and try to get better. Most people.
Well, let me change your perspective. on
But
it.
all I'm
Whatever you're
saying,
doing, it's a
real
good
quick,
point.
yeah, real quick. All I'm saying is like, you know, if you come home to a messy house, that's just gonna make your stress level go up, and that's
Right,
why it's
yep.
important to make your bed and
So
clean up.
along
after
where you're
your
saying with
fucking
that,
self.
to change your mind a little bit, is the fact that So just proposing a question from a video that Dom's also seen, matter of fact. I know word for word the video on YouTube. And the guy proposes a question that, okay,
Who you talking about?
if you never, we're not going to go there.
Okay.
If you never have, so if you do things right the first place, you never have to do it, right? Fact. And then if you go a step further, how can you run, let's say people that run Fortune 500 companies, even if you're not doing it yourself, like cleaning your house, how can you be that successful as a business person outside of your home life and then come home and your home life be a wreck? Like you come home to the dishes are full in the sink. Like even if you're paying someone to do it, I'm not recommending it. I'm just saying that like, how can you be successful and run $1 million company and then you don't know how to wash your damn dishes? Come on, man.
I think in this grand scheme of things, little things make bigger things happen.
Yeah,
You know,
lots of little things.
if you got your life together, like even if it's as small as cleaning your dishes,
Yeah,
when you're
but
done.
let's be clear though. Just because you clean your room does not mean that you're gonna like
Right.
get a fucking
No, but
job.
how funny
Right,
are
exactly.
you to run a company? And then if
Yeah,
I
yeah,
seen
yeah,
your
I
personal
agree.
life and your house was a wreck, I
It
would no
would-
longer look at you as the same person.
Yeah, I agree.
How can
Yeah,
you
totally.
not take care of
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
shit
for
at home?
sure. I think it's
Like,
important, but you got exactly. It's like almost the same thing as like you got to be able to take care of the inside before you take care of the outside.
It's like being a millionaire,
Right.
but you're a fucking dickhead.
100%.
Like,
Like, that's
what
just
if you're
what it is.
a millionaire? You never give back, never talk to people, but you're just a fucking asshole. Nobody's gonna like you. As simple as that.
Yeah, well, I mean nobody likes you anyway, but it's all right.
Not me
But-
personally.
all right, I
Well,
guess
at least
we'll
I'm not short.
We'll conclude this one. This is episode 3.
Rusty slinkies.
Rusty Slinkies.
Rusty Slinkies make beds
September 20th, we will be in Nevada,
live.
Catch us live.
Area 51 at
Still
the raid.
comment topics. Come on,
Rotting out in the
baby.
Banshee.
Please listen to us on YouTube, Spotify,
If any
and
music you make there, it's
iTunes.
gonna be this devil.
Go ahead and DM us on Instagram. Any ideas you have, anything you want to hear us talk about. We appreciate every listener we have. And this has been Drinking with Friends, episode 3. See you guys next time.